Hi there, welcome back to my channel. I have a chill video for you today, but I think it might be pretty useful for all of us. As you can tell from the title, it's going to be a video about exam period and how to survive it without going crazy. I know no matter if you're a university student, high school, or any kind of college, secondary school, or any student at all, it is a really hard period when it comes to the end of the academic year. So I'm here today to tell you about some of my tips and tricks and how to survive that. It's not gonna be just my thoughts. I actually did some research, so I hope this video will help you to go through this time and maybe even motivate you a little to do your work. So let's go. The first thing I want to talk about is motivation. And I know it's really hard to find your own motivation. The first question you should ask yourself, if you're a university student, because obviously if you're a high school student you cannot really choose what you're doing, but if you're a university student and you don't enjoy what you're studying at all, you should ask yourself, why am I studying this course? And I know it's a hard question and no one really wants to face that. But just think about it. This is something you're probably gonna do your whole life. If you don't enjoy it now, it's the best time to change your course. I know it's sometimes not easy to find what you want to do in your life, and it's a topic for a whole different video. And I know it's also just hard to find motivation even when you like your course. And so that's what I want to talk about. How to find your own motivation. There is a lot of ways. You can just watch some YouTube videos that talk about it. You can maybe try to get interested in the topic you have to research, not because someone tells you to, but out of your own interest. Finding your own motivation is pretty random. For example, I get motivated lately by a totally different stuff than I am studying. I am getting motivated to write my essays about song analysis or about history of musical theater by researching stuff about business and marketing. So once you find your own motivation somehow, it's time to plan your own schedule. And I know everyone is talking about it. Everyone is saying not to leave the stuff for the last moment, to plan your own schedule, to be organized. And if you're not an organized person, it's even harder to do. And I know I'm just saying the same stuff over and over, but trust me, if you plan your own schedule, it is way better for just your mental health. You're not gonna be stressing the day before the deadline that you still didn't do the work. I'm studying a really practical course and usually I would probably have exams, but firstly because it's my first year, secondly because we have the word pandemic around. All my assessments are prepared. All my assessments are essays, videos, and even though they're all around May, I started working on them recently just because there's a lot of things at the same time. So if I was about to leave it all till May, I would be crying all the way in May. But I made myself a plan. I planned the whole April, I scheduled it, I made my own deadlines to finish different essays and different videos just because I'm not gonna stress later. Once you make yourself a schedule for all the work you have to prepare, it's also useful to make a schedule daily. And with a daily schedule, here's some information I researched for you. I'm gonna link all the articles I used in the description, so if you want to read a bit more about this, just check the description, it's all gonna be there. So everyone is saying to wake up early and study early in the morning because this is the best time for studying. And I'm saying that's bullshit. I mean, it is and it's not at the same time. I am a person who likes to study in the morning as well. I am a person who is the most productive in the morning as well. But the thing is, everyone is different and everyone has to find their own time. But even though everyone is different and everyone has their best time for studying, there are some facts that science indicated. Firstly, studies show that the most effective time for studying is between 10 a.m. and 2 p.m. and between 4 p.m. and 10 p.m. as our brains are in acquisition mode. However, the least effective moment is between 4 a.m. and 7 a.m. When it comes to mornings, this is the best time to just open a textbook and read a bit, or just review our lecturer's presentation, as mornings just give the best time for recollection ability. However, studying in afternoon is really useful for integrating new information with the things we already know. This is the time when we have the best ability to make connections and to make all the new information more meaningful. If you do prefer studying at night, here's a good information for you as well, because studying at night is obviously better for creativity and concentration, as most people are sleeping at that time and it's just the best time to concentrate. There is also less distractions, as you probably don't have any meetings or it's not a dinner time, so you're not gonna get distracted about those things. There is something also called sleep learning, which basically means that studying before bedtime helps your brain learn new things even when you're asleep. And the most important thing about studying is consistency. Once you find your best time to study, remember to keep consistent, because then your brain and your body gets used to the moment when it has to be the most focused. So just keep your schedule the same every day and it's gonna improve your learning. So another thing which is really important in the exam period is have enough sleep. We tend to ditch sleep for studying. And okay, fair enough. We have a lot of work and we prioritize it because we want to be successful or we just want to pass and everything, but not having enough sleep is not going to help you be productive. Not having enough sleep is not going to help you be productive. Not having enough sleep is not going to help you be productive. Failure to obtain enough of both deep sleep and REM sleep may explain some of the profound consequences of insufficient sleep on thinking, emotions, and physical health. So sleep. Have enough sleep. It is said that the best time for sleep is between 7 and 9 hours. Too much sleep also means laziness. I think also understanding how sleep works makes you help understand how long you should sleep. So there are 4 stages of sleep. The first stage, which is non-REM, which basically means non-rapid eye movement sleep. The first stage is between 1 and 5 minutes and it's a dozing off stage. Second stage is also non-REM, which is 10 to 60 minutes and it's a light sleep. Third stage is non-REM, 20 to 40 minutes, which is the deep sleep, and this is the stage that contributes insightful thinking, creativity, and memory. And fourth stage, which is REM, which is 10 to 60 minutes. And this is a stage where we have the most vivid dreams, and it is essential to cognitive functions like memory, learning, and creativity. And here are some tips for having a healthy sleep that is going to help you be more productive in a day. Firstly, set a schedule and stick to it every day, because then your body gets used to it and you get a better sleep. Secondly, exercise 20 to 30 minutes a day, but not later than few hours before bedtime. Avoid caffeine and nicotine late in the day and alcoholic drinks before bedtime. Relax before going to sleep, have a bath or do some reading. Avoid bright lights and loud sounds before you go to sleep. Try not to watch TV or just like stuff on your laptop or your phone. And the last one, don't lie awake in bed if you cannot fall asleep. Read a book until you get tired. And the same thing in the morning. When you wake up, try to get up from bed as soon as possible. It's just gonna make you more productive. The longer you stay in bed, the laziest you get. That rhymed. I can't tell I follow all those tips every day, but they are quite useful. So I thought I'm gonna share. Another tip is eat. We tend to forget to eat when we are busy. And I know exam period is hard. I know there is a lot of work. We already have a hard time going through exam period. We already have a lot of work and we already get really tired. So why would we ditch the most important everyday life for studying? Why would we make ourselves feel even worse? So please, 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 please don't forget about sleeping, about eating, about drinking water, And everyone thinks, okay, if I study more today and I will just sleep longer tomorrow, it's gonna be fine. No, it's not. This all gives you energy that is really crucial for all the work you have to do. And my last tip, if you don't want to go crazy, don't forget about life and balance. I have a video about balance, I'm gonna link it somewhere up here. But just to quickly tell you, we're all human beings, we're not robots. We need life. So let yourself go on a walk, let yourself spend some time with your friends and have a bit of fun. Just try to manage time between all of that. And if you plan everything in advance, if you stick to your own deadlines, if you make yourself a schedule, you will be able to study, have fun, and take care of yourself. We have 24 hours in a day, 7 hours of sleeping. We still have a lot of time to do everything else. There is something called Pomodoro technique, and I think it's really popular, but I'm just gonna walk through it quite quickly. So basically it works the way where you study for 25 minutes, and in those 25 minutes you focus only on your work. Then have a quick break, 5 minutes. And during that break, move your body, stretch, and do whatever that is not connected to the work you're doing at all. This is one cycle. Do 4 cycles, and after the 4th cycle, have a longer break, 30 minutes. And again, remember, once you study, you focus just on your work. Close all the distraction and focus on your work. Once you have a break, don't look into your work at all. So to sum up everything, if you plan in advance, make yourself a schedule and focus on your work while you study and actually chill while you have a break, you are able to find time for work, for friends, fun, and time for yourself. Don't forget about the most important things of everyday life, like food, water, or sleep. Find your own way, find your own routine, and stick to it. And maybe reward yourself with something after you get everything done. I hope this video helped you motivate and helped you kind of find a way for your exam period. I know it's really hard, but I keep my fingers crossed for all of you. I'm wishing all of you good luck with exams, with finishing this academic year. I know you will all do well. Thank you so much for watching. Let me know if this video helped you get motivated and helped you get your work done. I hope all the research I did helped you also understand how your brain works during the day and during the night. Like this video if it helped you in any way, subscribe, check my Insta, check my Facebook. Thank you so much for watching, and